Coach, we talked to you about the other day about giving up goals in bunches, but you mentioned we've been scoring them in bunches too, and how critical was that second to have that scoring spurt in that time span?
Yeah, it was a great stretch, a great start there, and Sauter scoring a special goal, a nice little play in the middle of the ice. And then, Dunks makes a spectacular play, and all of a sudden we get three. And, put us in a good spot. They got right back in it right away with a power play, and they scored one of those goals right off the bat. And we know their success in the third period and how they come and haven't gotten beat in regulation. So they had a good push in the third, and we knew we were going to have to spend some time in our end. And, Shazi scores a big goal and puts us in the right spot.
Coach, I know you've tried to bring Duncan's ice time down in the past. Now he's got to play a ton. Why is he able to not just play, but play so well logging all the ice he does?
He's kind of a freak as far as his metabolism and his conditioning level. And I think the more he plays, the more efficient or the more he gets going. And, just certain guys genetically or aerobically or anaerobically, they can sustain it. And, he keeps doing it.
Joe, what did you see to kind of decide on putting Kane and Taves together, and what makes them just click together so well?
No, they're very high-skilled players, and they got great pace, and they're very competitive, and they're great leaders. And the last game in the third period, they played some shifts there, and they had some great looks together, and that got us thinking about it.
Joe, along those lines, what was it that makes you make that move to put Kane and Taves together? Like in this game, for instance, I think it was middle of the first period. Was there something that happened, or what is it that made you go to that move at that point in time?
No, we thought going into it, we're ready to try it, and down the game here, and we tried it. So sometimes you go into the mindset of the game. We'll see what happens initially, but you're ready to go to it. And sometimes whether you're down or we were tied at the time, just an ordinary start, and then it picked up.
Joel, can you talk about that 8-minute stretch in the third without a whistle, one-goal game, and your ability to hold them off?
That was a tough stretch there, and we had some zone time against us, and then you don't get the matchups, and you're just putting guys out there, whoever's fresh. And but the game's on the line, and at that stage of the game, matchups really aren't that important. It's get the puck out, get the puck in deep, try to get a whistle to settle things down. Then you get your timeouts, and then you get you get back to that rotation you're looking for. But it's an amazing pace again today. You look back at 6 games. I don't know if you're going to get a faster or more competitive series than we've seen for 6 games.
Coach, along those lines, all series, everybody said it's going to be the little things that win this because of how even the teams are. Is that fourth goal a personification of the little things that need to be done to kind of get the upper hand in this series? Yeah,
it was a huge play. Give Desi credit and give Shazi a little boost as well, because he made a great shot on the play and in hard areas and in a tight area as well. But that certainly, stopped the push or slowed down the push that was coming our way, and against a team that just probably feels so good about themselves in the third period and have so many weapons that, when they can force and pressure and, let's say, gamble, but they're good at it. And so that was definitely relieved a little bit of the pressure we were getting.
Well, they're getting a lot of bodies on Crawford. Do you think any of it's questionable, and how do you think he's handling it?
No, I think he's, it's. You don't want to be scored on in a goal where you felt that he was in your space, and I just think you got to keep pushing forward. Let the referees do their job, and you do your job, and together as a team, we'll fight through everything.
Joel, did you feel like Rundblad handled it better today than Game 1?
Yes, much better. How so? Thought he was safe. He was simple. I thought he had, quicker with pucks and quicker to the puck.
You were in the same position last year, Game 7, conference final. You were so close. What do you learn from last year? What do you take out of that, and how can you spin that forward?
Well, we're on the road, and a little different in that area. And, we had huge momentums from Games 3 or Games 4. Okay, let's go to 5 and 6. But and then we're back here with a 2-goal lead twice in a game. That was at the end of it, toughest loss of our probably our lives, and that's what we'll take out of it.
Joel, does it matter to have that extra day leading to Game 7?
No, I think both teams have been flying back and forth the last few days here, and it's been an amazing pace. So just like the other side, they got a breather as well going into Game 7. Should be a couple great back-to-back Game 7s. You've
seen this team come back so many times from so many different things. Are you surprised anymore when they do?
Never. I mean, you saw what happened in Game 5. That ending there answers that question.
Last one, go ahead. Just, Duncan's a freak. Can you illustrate that at all? Fitness testing, trying to keep his weight up. Any way you can describe just his physical?
He's constantly eating. He's constantly putting some liquids back into his system. And, he rests properly. But when we do the testing, his numbers are usually at the very high end.